Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is another Sig Saturday. So as you guys know, we're going to be watching some baseball, opening some cards of Allen and Ginter 2019, which is my favorite series of baseball cards. Haven't been collecting long, but I actually do like the non-baseball cards in there. As a history geek, I like the history of flight cards, so I'm going to be going after some of those. As you guys know, we still don't have any baseball, so watching one of the older games. This is from the 2018 World Series. So it's game one, and just a quick reminder: we've got 4 boxes of Gypsy Queen I'm trying to break. So if you guys want to give me a hand filling those up, really like to get moving on those. So I'd like to be able to open some of them for myself, but I definitely can't afford to open all of them. So hopefully you guys give me a hand. All right, so we've got 7 regular packs, and then we've got 2 hot packs that are guaranteed to have a relic or mini framed something in there. So we'll go ahead and get started. So I'll open down here so we can kind of keep an eye on the baseball game too. So I don't know if you guys have been, I'm sure you have been keeping up. Got a hot pack here, all gold frames. Starting out the mini, collectible canine, a Great Dane. I had a neighbor who had a Great Dane that would always pee on itself. It liked to pee uphill from its feet, so it would all just run back on its feet. And so they literally had to towel it off every time it came back to the house. Nice dog, but yeah, not the brightest. So I always thought that was kind of funny. So that's the first thing I think of when I see Great Danes. But anyways, back to baseball. We so far, honestly, it's to me not looking like we're going to get a season. I know it's a little premature to leap to that conclusion, but I don't know. I mean, you see the way they're talking to each other, and it just doesn't even seem like anyone's even really kind of operating in good faith. I know they're both accusing each other of that, but the reality is, I mean, they're so far apart. English Bulldog mini. So as far as mini cards go, I'd rather get some kind of limited run of short prints of a player if I'm going to get a mini. But the other thing, I do like some of the other series. I really do like the Lost Languages quite a bit. The train ones are cool. I think it's called Chugging Along as a series. I believe there's another series like Waterfalls or Lookout Below, I think it's called. I haven't pulled a single one of those yet, so I don't know how they come, if they come in a way you can't pull from the packs I've gotten, but I haven't seen any of those yet. So there's a little Miguel Cabrera, Miggy. He's enjoying the last years of that contract. I'm sure the Tigers knew what they're in for when they signed him to it, but they had to have known he wasn't going to age well into that contract, and he is. It's probably not. Although it doesn't matter really. The Tigers are loading up on draft picks right now, so that seems to be their plan. So between Mize and Torkelson, back-to-back early round picks, obviously that goes a long way to helping restock a team. And so it's got a black frame, which I believe are 1 in 10. And then if we get a short print, those are really rare. It's not a short print, it's just a regular Chris Sale black framed mini, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. Which to go along with this incredible equipment, King Arthur's sword, which I know this is one of the reasons a lot of people don't like Allen and Ginter, but I do. So you can pause that if you want to catch up on why King Arthur's sword's what it is, and we'll finish that pack off with Kershaw and Ortiz. So as far as the incredible equipment goes, I actually do like that series. I've seen the relics online, and they're more expensive than I would spend on them. I mean, they're like $50 still, so They literally say this is not a piece of anything, or some kind of goofy phrasing like that on the back. So, I mean, the relics are literally like, oh, that's cool, Mark McGwire. Obviously, with his documentary just coming out, everyone's all up on the McGwire Sosa stuff. But honestly, it should stay like that. I mean, a lot of us, I think, are just getting back into cards, and what got a lot of us into baseball in the very first place was McGwire Sosa. I know I'm definitely in that camp. The first baseball game I remember watching, because my family is not sports fans, so, you know, there had to be a reason for us to watch. And I just remember as a kid, everyone in class talking about the home run race. You know, if you were a Sosa person or if you were a McGwire person. And so I started watching games just during the home run race, just because, I mean, it was different than just baseball. I mean, you were watching the home run race itself. So I know steroids obviously tainted the shit out of how we're supposed to enjoy that. But nonetheless, this is what got us into baseball, and it was a lot of fun to watch. So I'm not exactly sure how we're supposed to place that, but it's fun to watch. We know that. Alright, so this is the last pack of my regular packs that don't have a guaranteed insert in them. And so far, haven't pulled any history of flight cards, so I'm not too wild about that. What do we have here? Looks like just as I was complaining about not getting any, there I pulled one of those lookout belows. So very cool. These are 1 in 50 packs, so not super common. Why don't you guys go ahead and read that? So that's Horseshoe Falls from Niagara Falls, so that's pretty cool. That I'm happy about. I don't want that pack with a Hank Aaron and Miguel Cabrera. Miguel looked for a while like he actually might challenge Hank Aaron's home run record, but obviously injuries towards the end of his career and not having the protection in the lineup behind him like he did early in his career. Alright, so to end this off, we've got 2 packs. They're guaranteed to have inserts. Ooh. Oh, I think it's a poker player is who my relic's going to be, which I could do without that, but see, I was hoping it was going to be like a Paul Bunyan X, as goofy as that is, and it's not a real person, it's funnier at least. Yeah, so it's Tony Sinn's, I guess, hoodie or whatever, so he's a poker player. I don't think I have Tony Sinn, he's not one of the ones I have, so at least he's new. But obviously I prefer a baseball player, and Austin Meadows is the last mini in that pack. Alright, so we got one more pack here with a hot pack. Hoping for a Hall of Famer or a Yankee, someone I follow, something. I'd have taken a Severino if that would have been it. Allen and Ginter, Jackie Robinson, I like that. Yoan Moncada, black frame. And I unfortunately feel bad, but I do not know who that is. I don't feel bad anymore. A video game voice actor. Alright, Charles Martinet. Well, I have a friend who's into video games, actually Mike, the guy that helps me out with these videos sometimes, so maybe he knows this guy, and maybe he likes this guy, and if he likes this guy, it is his. So in the meantime, I guess I got a piece of his shirt. So that, as far as the relics go, obviously, you know, nothing too major. Could definitely, would have liked something more, but got these 2 incredible equipments which are pretty cool, as well as this Lookout Below. So this is probably the hit of the break for me. This Lookout Below mini, I like that a lot. But yeah, hopefully by the time next time we do this comes around, we'll have something new about baseball to talk about. Alright everyone, have a good weekend. Talk to you later.